Hear me
right.
out.
Hit
Like,
it.
well, obviously, we're starting a little mini episode today because Matt unfortunately couldn't make it. Hello, everyone, to who's listening. Um, and it's going to be mostly me and Lucas ranting at each other. Now, Lucas, here's my plans for the server that we're in for Minecraft.
Okay. All right. So, everyone, for quick context, as Tony just said, Matt is unfortunately not with us today. So, we decided, hey, let's do what we do best and rant at each other. So, we currently have a Minecraft server running because we cannot go an episode without talking about Minecraft. Uh, Tony, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, our server's kind of split up into a few like faction-esque people, and literally, it's just everyone grouped up, and then meanwhile, I'm in a cave somewhere, basically.
Well, most people grouped up, but you're off somewhere, and then Ben and Lauren grouped up somewhere
hmm
too.
Now, see, here's the thing. I am in a cave somewhere. I have a nether portal currently. I have a spider grinder up and running, kinda.
Okay.
And, well, a lot of string comes with a great deal of fun.
How so?
Well, you see, string has this wonderful quality of being able to be used for tripwires.
Oh no, you're gonna make traps, aren't you?
Yes, I mean, I also know how to trap log, you know, make the tree trap, ore trap, those stuff are easy. But, like,
hmm
with string and stuff, I can make quick fall traps and stuff like that, and that's much more fun. Because I don't necessarily have to kill a person. I just have to drop them in there and be like, haha, you've failed. And then I can let them go if I wish, or I can steal their stuff. Like, easy.
Okay.
But I'm kind of still in, like, the early stages of the game. Like, I only have a diamond pick right now.
Did didn't they tell you not to make traps though?
Yes, but actually,
The
no.
secret ingredient is doing it
Yeah.
anyways.
Secret ingredient is I'm going to do it anyways because it's going to be a little bit of fun and it's only going to be around my area that you have to worry about it.
Okay. So, where even are you, anyways? I don't think any of us know where you are. You kind of just like disappeared into a
You don't
cave.
get to know because that
Okay, but what if you told me anyways? Because it would be really
fair
funny.
enough. You know, why not? Me and Caden found a lush cave
Send,
in one of the spruce.
send send me your coordinates later. I will come visit.
Me and Caden, yeah, I will. Me and Caden were exploring together when we first hopped on, and
hmm
eventually we found like a spruce biome with a lush with one of the azalea trees in it, which means underneath an azalea tree is always a lush cave no matter what.
Okay.
And we dug down. We found one. Caden had to go for a moment. He ended up dying, and he didn't have his cords, but he had to leave.
Oh, I heard about
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I heard that he got he
yeah.
died.
We were exploring together. We would have lived together probably for a little bit, but then he died, and I was like, okay, my cave now. And he didn't know where we were because we didn't follow cords. We just kind of traveled in one direction. So
Ah,
I'm
so
yeah,
wait,
I'm in the cave currently.
can't you tell him where you are though, so he can come
Yes.
back? Are you going to?
Maybe because I mean
Okay.
the cave's actually pretty resource heavy, and I don't really want to share that with anyone. Because it's like
Hoarding,
it has a fair amount of resources.
dude. Oh my god, new caves though are like stupid fun. They're awesome. I love the new cave generation.
Yeah.
Um, because not only are they actually dangerous, like they kind of feel like they're a
hmm
challenge, but they're also just really resource like
Heavy.
heavy now because before you would have to travel a long ways to find anything. Now you drop into like a massive chasm and there's just like stuff
Yeah,
everywhere,
it's they've made the caves more high risk, high reward, which I personally am enjoying immensely,
which I love. Yeah.
and it's like really nice. So, I mean, in my cave, we have a lava. I have like a bit of a lava lake, just kind of sitting in the very bottom of the opening, which I almost fell into several times. But yeah, and I'm kind of positioned a bit away from it in like a little side cave where I have my Nether portal set up along with the kind of makeshift spider grinder. It's not exactly working well for some reason. I think I just got to make their like fall damage more.
Okay.
Um,
You set up a spider grinder
Almost,
already?
yeah. It's not exactly working is my issue.
Okay.
But
You can probably fix that pretty easy though.
yeah, I'll probably do it tonight if I have time, or tomorrow. Actually,
Honestly,
tomorrow I'm
yeah.
working with people. Ugh.
What do you do? What do you? Oh, do you have
I
work
don't have
tomorrow?
work tomorrow. We have a project that we have to work on. That's it.
I have to do a bunch of homework too because I have my final project that I got to
Yeah.
turn in, and I really need to get it done. So,
Yeah, that was me last night.
what did you do?
well, you were there. Yeah, I was doing like the 10-page short story. But anyways, we're
Oh
getting
yeah, yeah.
distracted.
Did you get it
Yes, I
done by
did
the way?
in time as well. Um,
Sick.
anyways, we're getting distracted. But like basically, I live in like a little clave, and I'm really secluded from everyone, which is how I usually go about playing the game at first.
Actual dwarf over here.
Is I always like try and seclude myself from all the others so I can make sure I keep all my
Hmm.
resources and stuff for myself. And then I just become like one of the most powerful people in the server because of the ridiculous amount of hours I put in and the ridiculous amount of knowledge I have.
It's just going to become absolute anarchy, dude. Once you like get geared up, you're just going to start putting traps everywhere, and it's just going to turn into chaos. It's going to be
I mean,
amazing.
honestly, my first step is just going to be to wall you guys into the village. Like being really polite and just putting up a wall and saying, if you go outside of these walls, it's unsafe, and I'm sorry.
You die.
But if you stay in these walls, it's safe, but no fun, basically. Because like all the fun is exploring, which is what I'm going to probably do once I get fully kitted out. Is just explore.
Mhm.
Like first, I want to make a void, just literally a void.
Why?
It would be funny.
But what's it? Why do you need
Well, because I
it?
know how to break bedrock in like the overworld and in another. I know I've watched a few videos on it and I kind of have it down somewhat.
All
And
right, all right.
a step of that is just what if I just make a pit to the void, and then
I
it's a
mean,
build idea I have.
for trash, I
Well, it's
guess.
also a build idea, like a pit to the void,
Mhm.
and have it like be a temple dedicated to the eternal abyss or whatever, and like it look cool, especially when the deep dark building blocks come out.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, actually, if you did like an underground temple, like right
Yeah,
at bedrock layer.
that's what I was thinking of, and the hole would go all the way up to the sky and just have random people just, and then have like random pitfall occasionally where people will be like, and just die.
And see, here's the nice thing about, or the one nice thing about not having Matt today is we can just talk about this and not bore him by making him just sit there.
Exactly, because Matt plays Minecraft, but he also
Also,
doesn't understand the
Matt, if you're
technical.
listening to this back,
Hi, Matt.
hi.
Have fun. Um,
He's so I guess we should give a little bit of context. He's currently busy with esports stuff.
yeah,
He's being a real gamer and doing Rocket League.
yeah,
So that's why he's not here today. So we decided we can rant and just not have to worry about bothering
yeah.
him.
It's actually very nice. But yeah, that's like my whole idea. Like I have a lot of build ideas for this server, and most of it's going to involve around me just being like the religious fruitcake of the server and building various
Mhm.
temples kind of just in the wild for people to kind of find and
Okay.
stumble upon. That way I can have a safe and contained way for people to have horrible booby traps to follow them.
Are you like the DM? You're like making
That
dungeons.
was actually my idea, is just make a bunch of dungeons like throughout the world when I'm fully geared up and kitted out. Like, because then I can just post clues to the coordinates or drop maps
Yo,
off at the
just
village, and you guys can literally go there.
that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
Reward
it's
us.
I'm kind of
Ayo,
yeah.
just leave my house alone, all
No,
right?
no, no, it's a separate dungeon. Don't worry. Uh,
No, I'm saying when you wall off the village, my house is on the outskirts of the village.
oh, okay. I won't wall off your house then. Good. You're fine. You're safe. But like, the idea is I'd have one themed for each like biome and like have like a
Mhm.
built in unique one. And the first one I want to do is a plains one where it's kind of like an upgraded abandoned mineshaft, I guess. But I mean, obviously, I have to include like monsters and stuff, which can get hard,
Yeah. Okay.
and stuff like that. So the goal of the
Won't mobs like despawn anyways, even if you try to put
name
them in there?
tags, name tags, and
All right.
some well wear armor and stuff. That's my idea, is to just
Fair
basically
enough.
waste netherite armor on the boss ones.
You're gonna make netherite armor just for your boss mobs?
Yeah, like boss zombies, Give them a really good netherite armor set.
That is so much wasted
But here's
material.
the thing: when the zombies are killed, they drop it.
Okay.
So it's a good reward
So you're just giving us netherite armor if we can beat them.
if you can beat them.
True, that is an
Because
if.
like I mean, it still has the zombie AI, which zombie AI in Minecraft is predictable, usable. But if I include other mobs like creepers and witches and stuff, and then also include like pitfall traps and stuff in the thing, it makes it much more of a dynamic like fight. Because if you, say for instance it triggers a tripwire, that boss could fall into the lava with you, or like it could accidentally kill you.
Tony, you need to just start making like Minecraft adventure maps. You know,
No,
like the maps people make where they're like full like
see,
not campaigns, but like full adventures basically that you can
too
download.
much effort.
I feel like you got to start doing that.
Too much effort to do it.
You're literally doing it in the server. Why can't you do
It's
it in
up
a creative mode world?
because no. Um,
Okay.
and like I feel like there should be just one that's called like the dungeon, where
The
instead of like it being like unique to a biome, it's just set there, stands out, very ominous.
I would just want to see you make like an abyssal one that's just coming out of the ocean, like just all these like tendrils. That'd be cool.
That's a good idea. I need to mark that down. But like it's going to be an idea. Like for the taiga biomes, my idea is for those to have a giant like goblinoid camp kind of thing, except for pillagers.
Okay.
Like have ravengers, vindicators, etc. And then have them go at thee, because that would be amazing. Because
Hmm.
it's not really dependent on AI for it. It's more so just how many mobs can I make rush you at a given point. Now there obviously has to be some rules to it. Like for instance, I'd probably give everyone like a bet spawn point at the beginning with a chest saying, "Hey, put all of your good loot in here. Take this set of like generic iron armor or leather armor. Go for it." Because I don't want.
People can just ignore that though and just bring in their best
But
stuff.
here's the thing: if they do that, they risk losing it. Because
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't think I've made it clear enough. These are going to be heavily trapped. I mean,
Hmm.
like tripwire, immediate splash post on harming. Every doorway might be a pufferfish in there.
I feel like instead of putting a chest, you'd probably just want to put a sign to be like, "Listen, there's a good chance you will lose your stuff. Are you sure?"
Yeah, and it's like I'm gonna try and design these and figure out really just good traps to figure out, because most
Hmm.
of the Minecraft traps are easily avoidable. That's a good thing, but there's some that are just
But you can hide them
you can
really
hide them.
well.
Yeah, and so like for instance the dungeon, as I want to call it, I'm gonna put it kind of close to spawn, have it just be a massive like stone brick castle entrance that delves deep underground, and
Okay.
that's going to be more like a dwarven hold kind of vibe that I want to do.
I like that aesthetic actually.
And that will
So
be
you
kind of
go
like
for it.
my main base of operations for giving out the locations of the other dungeons. So you have to beat a dungeon to get a location of an actual dungeon.
It's like a progression. You do like a mini dungeon to go to a regular dungeon to find the boss dungeon. Like,
Exactly. But and that would be like my main like little area to get ideas for the dungeons, helpful suggestions, etc. List out the rules to you guys and be like, hey, if you defeat the final boss, you get to keep the armor. The armor's like prot 4 netherite. I figured that's a good enough reward.
dude, that's like literally the best stuff in the game. Of course, that's a good reward.
Yeah, and it's just the only issue with it is, of course, resource gathering for the netherite, the diamonds, etc. But with villager trading, that's marked down massively for me, which is why I'm
Mhm.
hoping you guys kept a few villagers alive so I can quietly cart them off.
I don't. I think they're slowly being killed by zombies, so you might want to hurry.
Okay.
Or I mean, you'll probably find another village though. To be
Yeah,
fair.
and it's like, I mean, it's just all for fun and games for me because people. I'm kind of like the more chaotic person that will like loves the idea of just putting traps out in the wild, but everyone else doesn't like that because it's just kind of ruins their fun. And I can agree with that. It does ruin their fun. So,
And that's the point. I love ruining
so
things.
instead, I just have it like maybe just have it contained a bit so people can willingly go into these areas. Like for instance, I kind of want to just make a somewhat guarded forest where it just has a fence post next to it saying, "Hey yo, be careful." And then if you like try and like chop down a tree
That's
in
it.
there or something, there's a good chance you just blow up.
How would you even do that? Like, how could you make it so that like wood block detected,
Oh,
destroy?
um, it's an old trap design actually. Um, there's a way to do it for the redstone. That it's basically there's a really easy way for it to detect that the block's broken by using a lever, redstone, and
Oh
redstone
no, okay,
torch.
I do know that one, but you would have to do that on like the bottom of like every tree.
Well, not on every tree. It's like a kind of ratio,
Ran- Random.
random ratio, and then just have random and like I'd make it a custom built forest just to make it look pretty and have it be really funny when you guys like stumble over like what you thought was a decorative pressure plate and then it just goes ha
Funny, huh?
funny. Oh, there goes my stuff.
And it's
And
gone.
yeah, and like it's just like general stuff like that because I mean it's all going to be contained enough to where you guys can willingly enter it if you want to. If you don't want to enter it though, you don't have to. You can just avoid it.
Interesting. You're like a freaking mastermind over here.
Yeah, it's just I'm in my like beginning state of this. Like I have iron armor right now, and I need to get diamond, get villager trades,
Mhm.
etc.
Yeah, we're most of the people on the server, including me, I think, are mostly in like the iron to early diamond range right now
Yeah,
too. So you're not anywhere behind right now.
yeah. I
The person that might be the farthest along is Joe,
That
actually.
makes sense. I think I'm gonna probably
Um,
go for the Ender Dragon next time I hop on.
hmm,
Just get it out of the way, get my elytra and stuff, so it makes it faster and
okay.
makes transporting my resources faster and stuff. But it's yeah. So that's my idea: is just generally be the dungeon maker for our world.
Literally dungeon master for a
Yeah,
Minecraft
I feel
world.
like that would be like my role in our world. Like Lauren wants to be like the role of like, oh, I'm just kind of the weird witch that lives in the woods and I give you potions. Ben's just diggy hole. Joe,
Ben is
Joe is just
Ben is
man.
just the
Yeah,
slave
Joe is just man. Trademark. Yeah, Joe's
himself.
just man trademark. You meanwhile are kind of like
I don't even know.
enigma. You're like you could do multiple of the things and you have done multiple of the things, but I don't know exactly what I'd describe you as.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just kind of
Hmm.
existing.
And then there's like the newbie. I don't remember her name exactly. Don't want to name drop that person yet. And then there's like Elsa in there as well, etc. Just everyone has the chance to do my dungeons, and I want to be like the coordinator of it. Just kind of be like, hey, look at this cool custom built
Once
ruins.
everyone, dude, it's gonna be perfect though, because like once everyone starts losing interest in the Minecraft world, because like we've gotten to the end, we've got like diamonds, all that stuff. You're gonna be like, but wait, what if I made literal DLC for this server?
Yeah, it's I started doing it with one of our old servers actually. I
Oh
was
really?
building a just a little like temple where you had to parkour through it, etc. But we cleared up that
Okay.
server before anything happened.
Yeah,
So
because that's what it's saying. You're gonna have to be kind of quick because these are our friend group's Minecraft binges tend to last a couple weeks before everyone gets tired of
mhm.
it.
That's because they don't have enough achievements for them to want to complete the game. So the one thing about
Hmm.
Minecraft is once you complete everything, you have to physically try and achieve everything else. Like
Yep.
you get the main stuff done, and you're like kind of like, what do I do now?
What do I do now?
And
Yeah.
then and with most people, that what I do now is, oh, I'll start a new world, do it again.
Yeah, kind of.
But and that's one good thing about like online servers, like um, really blanked there. Hypixel is they give you a bunch of like game modes and stuff to work with. It's great.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyways, Lucas, I've ranted enough.
Which does make it more diverse, which is
Yeah,
cool.
I've ranted enough, Lucas. Do tell me,
No,
what are
you're
your plans
good.
for the server? What are you planning?
Uh,
You have any
I
ideas?
mean, honestly, I finished my first major plan, which was just my
Mm-hmm.
house. It took a lot of pillaging the Nether for all of its quartz to
Yeah,
complete, but it's very nice. Um, it's a little bit of a modern design. It's not
gotcha.
perfect, but it works.
Okay.
Um, so if you ever come back to the village, it'll be pretty obvious what my house is because it's up on a little hill and it's like all quartz and wood.
Okay.
So, and I have a pool. I made a pool.
Nice. That's pretty funny, actually. Just like, haha, peasants.
um,
Eh.
peasant, you village
Let me
cringe.
just modern.
And then literally across the way, there's like Lauren's freaking witch hut. Like, actually, no, they're far away, but I think it's Nathan who built like a big like log cabin looking
hmm
thing. So it's like my house up on a hill, and then you go to the other side of the village and like down a little bit, and there's just this giant log cabin. It's like, oh, okay.
Nice. That's pretty funny.
But no, I don't know if I have any like necessarily any big goals or anything for it. Um, I definitely want to get to the end, and I want to get an elytra.
hmm
Um, but I don't know when that'll actually happen. So
Fair enough.
I'm honestly just having a banging time exploring the new caves because that's a good time. I might build something down in the Underdark just because like we have a really big ravine that goes down into a huge underground
hmm
area that I might be able to build something in. I'm not sure. Uh, we'll see. I know one of the people on our server is building an underwater thing, like an underwater
Oh, yeah,
house, which is going to be cool.
Tim. I threatened to booby trap, and he was like, "How are you gonna booby trap something underwater?" And I was just like, "Meh," because
You
he
fool.
asked. He literally was just like, "I challenged thee to do this," basically, and I was like, "Oh, hmm."
Fine, you die first.
Best idea though:
Oh my god. No.
carpet and signs.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just huh, huh.
Gonna make him fall to his death.
Yeah,
It's gonna be beautiful. No, and then I feel like you could do a lot with TNT too, because then his whole house would just flood.
that would be really mean. Would
Oh yeah. 100%.
it? But yeah,
I am not thinking nicely about this. I'm thinking of Tony causing
mhm,
chaos.
that's the best part. But like, yeah, I feel like that's. I feel like I have an idea for you, Lucas.
Do you? Okay.
Become the wanderer, the tradesman, the merchant.
I no, honestly, I probably am because I've already traveled between the village, the like Lauren and Ben's house, Nathan's, and soon to be you probably. So like I am already kind of wandering, which is funny because I just built a house, but like
I mean, like my kind of visual of you is just you're kind of just
okay, hit me.
vibing, and you're like the wandering merchants. You're basically the better version of that. Like
I come bearing
you come, yeah,
gifts.
you come bearing stuff, but for a price. And I mean that can be a kind of a cool way for you to mesh up with my dungeons. Is that you can sell the dungeon maps if you so wish.
Hey, I'll be your secret dungeon
Yeah, just be
distributor.
like, hey, yo, something's here. I'm not gonna say who built it, but they have a weird clock.
Cough cough, there's a thing in the forest.
It's not a forest. Oh
Oh no.
no, 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 no. First idea. Ever think it's a forest around my builds? Be careful. Just
Take notes. Anyone in the server who's listening, do not trust the forest.
or do. I fully, dude, nothing to worry about in the forest. I swear. I swear, nothing. But like, yeah, you just travel around with a donkey, and like,
It would be actually cool if I could find a horse. I kind of would want to.
not a
That'd be
horse,
cool.
donkey,
Okay,
because donkeys has inventory space on them. You
sure.
you can put the chest on them for inventory space, and when you get shulkers, that's a lot.
Yeah, dude, I need shulker boxes. That would help a lot,
Yeah,
actually.
and so
I was literally just thinking, I was like, damn, I need something to like bring around items in, but they haven't added like the pouches that they had in that one like
Oh, dude,
snapshot.
that's gonna be sick.
So I was like, I need those right now, but no, we just have shulker boxes
Hmm.
still.
It's like, yeah, and that's the
Dude,
idea for me is just you are like the merchant man, or
I am the dude.
I may offer you another scenario if you so wish.
I offer you a deal.
Become the man who controls the casino. Just make a casino. What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I already control the food
W-
supply,
Wait,
so
what? You do?
it's a small secret that I built literally the entire farm for the village. So if I blocked that off and didn't allow anybody in, it would literally cause a food crisis in the server.
You should do that.
I okay, not to brag, but I kind of single-handedly saved the people at spawn from starvation. You know that quote from Fallout New Vegas? I invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good, you're welcome.
I like that, Lucas. I feel like
Oh
a
my
one
god.
way that we have to kind of keep our server alive though is just kind of like make our own little tidbits and like stories in it, because if we don't do that,
Mhm.
we don't get invested in the server.
Keep the fun
Keep the
up,
fun
yeah.
up, which is why I'm like assigning roles, because it's easier for us to have the fun if we have a role that we fit into.
Mhm.
Like,
Dude, I would honestly, I know this is totally separate, but like I would be down to do like a multi-person run through of like some adventure maps. Like the old like Hero Brian's mansion maps and stuff?
yeah,
Like I would do, well, you know how sick it would be to get like a four-man team together and just literally do like a raid mission?
just that would be very funny. I would like that. Yeah, that'd be very fun.
I think that would be fun
Yeah,
actually. We might do
and
that.
that's the thing though, is we have to figure out a way to keep that for our server though. So my idea is just kind of we build our
Mhm.
stories, we make our characters, and we kind of keep that invested into the server. I guess kind of like Hermitcraft. They have their own little characters and wonky bits about them. I
Mhm.
love Hermitcraft. It's where I got the inspiration for like the idea for the dungeons actually. Is because I think it's BOO who's doing it, or Corellis, one of them. He's literally just making
Okay.
mega dungeons on the Hermitcraft server. Yeah,
Really?
because their Hermitcraft server is kind of more like a mythical expansion right now. They're kind of going the mythic route with like
Hmm.
elves. Um, Green has some weird eldritch horror stuff going on, which I'm really enjoying. Uh, um, Ren is just literally making a pie factory. Uh,
Oh, that's what I should. I dude, I gotta slowly build up my like food empire. Like I'm just gonna be the farmer of the server.
yeah, build up the
You know,
food.
that would work with the wandering trader actually, because then I could just come visit everyone else and be like, "You need food?"
I have some. Honestly, best idea for you there, by the way. Also, try and control like flowers and stuff. Kind of keeps you in the agriculture department,
Okay,
because then you kind of just
thank you. The plan is
yeah, you
developing.
get the agriculture department, and then I'll be like, I'm just kind of like I'm kind of like trying to keep the idea of an architect to myself. I'm trying to become the just string puller.
The unseen hands, yeah,
Yeah, like Master Hand from Super Smash Bros. Just you don't fight me unless I want to.
yeah.
And from a distance with a bow
Do
and
you?
arrow.
I feel. Why do I feel like you're just going to be the final boss? Like we're going to go into your underground like void temple, and instead of a zombie at the very end, it's just Tony in full Prot 4 netherite.
Yeah, you guys all have to like team up, and you're all in leather and with stone
You're
swords.
you're on like a golden throne up at the top. Like welcome.
Welcome. Now, watch
You,
this.
I see you have passed my trials.
I see. Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah. Thank you,
No,
Lucas.
dude, you know what? Okay, that would actually be super sick if you had us like gather stuff to like bring to the final dungeon. Like there were items that we had to bring. You can make like hoppers that only accept
Yeah,
like named
I've done
items.
that for farms before.
That'd be cool. I feel like.
Yeah. See, and that makes it even better is because it just turns out the items make me more powerful or something, and it's like
You fools! You have brought what are they called from like Harry Potter? The things that like hold like a piece of your
Horcrux.
life in it.
Horcrux.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you
Yeah,
fools, you have brought me my power. And it's just like a vast array of potions that you guys had to collect or something.
fools.
Fool. Yeah, dude.
That would actually work. That would actually work really well if you did the hopper thing, because then you could just have a line of hoppers go all the way around the arena and literally give you the potions before the doors open.
And like slowly opens, and you guys just see me like buffed to max, and you're like, ah.
You have all the little swirly potion effects coming off you, fools.
Don't even get to see those. I'm invisible.
Oh my god, it's just floating netherite armor.
Yeah, nah. Take the netherite armor off. Be invisible, boss. First stage, basically. Like you could. Yeah,
Beautiful.
just think it would be even better because then I just have like void holes in the ground that I could just punch you guys into with like knock back a sword or something for the first phase.
You you are a freaking
It would
madman.
be fun for me. Ooh.
True.
Yeah, it's like with the in like just with the like dungeon design in general though. I want to like have us be able to make our own sprawling like kind of landscape because then you guys have reasons to go to the dungeons. You know, you want to explore towns and
Fair enough.
stuff and all
Yeah,
that.
I would just say make if you're gonna do that idea, make sure you kind of start doing it sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
Because if people start losing interest in the server, no one will probably get to them.
true.
Um, so
I mean, it's either I start the idea like now after my finals and after my school's out, which is in about 2 weeks, or I start it when the update drops because then the update includes Deep Dark, a new music
true.
disc, a warden boss.
Yeah, but we most likely, if we're on the same server, we probably won't be updating to the newest version. We'll probably just keep it on whatever we're on.
No, I
Um,
will. I will ask Nathan to
but
update.
we'll see.
Because like I mean the warden would be a great boss to combine with a few like even iron level zombies combine it with a warden that's a big threat.
Dude, a warden as a boss would be
Yeah,
something.
because in full netherite warden still does like over half your health.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. I've seen the videos
I
on it.
know it's awesome, and with like the sonic
It's
boom attack
crazy,
that it
dude.
has range.
They really just went, "Hey, what if we made a boss dummy hard but didn't recognize it as a boss? Like it doesn't have a health bar, but it will just delete you."
Yeah, I really do agree with that. And
They really should have made it a proper boss. Like give it a boss health bar, you know?
mhm, that'd be amazing, honestly. Just
I don't know, man. I feel like it's worthy of the boss title.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, just we have to build up our world because with Ben and Lauren, they're kind of a combined duo. Lauren's like the witch in the woods. Ben's like the indentured servant.
I mean,
And I use
you're not
indentured so
wrong.
I can't say
However,
slave because that it's not correct, but it is because like he just does whatever she asked whenever he wants because it's like what he wants to do. With Nathan,
mhm.
I have no clue what that man's doing. I'm a bit concerned because he's like
he's got a like log cabin, and that's all I
well
know.
he's the world's actual god. Like he's in
That
charge
is
of
true.
the
He
server.
literally, and I'm pretty sure he has access to cheats
Yeah,
too. So he can literally do whatever he wants, which is kind of scary.
and I mean, for like Joe's just Joe. He does the game in the most efficient way possible.
Joe is just the speedrunner.
Yeah. So to kind of give Joe more reason is to give him kind of like fantasy, like Final Fantasy style dungeons, maybe.
Hey, yo, Joe, it's just like Final Fantasy. Come on, man.
Just like I've been chosen.
I
Mhm.
arise. I
But like,
mean, I would like it too, though.
and
That's cool.
I mean, an idea for you, honestly, like for your wandering merchant bit, if you so go to wish for that. That was English. Um,
Yes.
you can make wagons set up on trails. You can
Mhm.
set up like little like crafted wagons that like if they go to it, you just kind of like just pop up randomly like sup. Just
Hello. Like, I'll make like little pop up stands along roads and stuff.
Ender Pearl stasis chambers.
What?
Use interpearl stasis chambers to it's like when they click a button, like click a button to get help. You just kind of pop up and like, huh? What's up?
Oh, you mean like freeze and end pearl in
Yeah,
there so that like when they press it, it teleports
exactly.
me?
Yeah.
I forgot you could do that. Actually, it's a good
Well,
idea.
that's a way I would save myself from falling into the void is that you can set up like a basically a safety net below where if it triggers, I
Hmm,
would immediately get teleported.
gotcha. That's smart though.
Yeah, but my main goal: make a hole into the void from the overworld. That's like main
Okay.
goal.
I I gotta go delve into the dark a little bit more. The deep
hmm
dark.
I hope they make the darkness effect like a potion effect as well.
Isn't it
No,
already?
it's a status effect, but it's not a
Oh,
potion effect.
there's blindness in the game, right? Which is like the circle around
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, blindness combined with night vision kind of gives the same effect as darkness, but worse.
Mhm.
So, and it's like
Yeah, it's kind of a cheaper version of it.
Lucas. I just thought of something funny. If you do the merchant, you literally
Oh,
become
okay.
Zer. I was just like, huh.
Dude, that would be really funny actually, is if you have a bunch of like really funny, like powerful end game items, I can just give me one without telling anyone and just have me set up a random stand and be like, Fire Aspect 3 Netherite sword, anyone?
It's like a ludicrous price, like
Oh,
like
100%.
200 diamonds.
Especially because, to be honest, I don't think anyone else in the server, including myself maybe, will probably have netherite gear.
Yeah,
Because other than Joe, I don't think anyone is going to go that far,
yeah.
to be honest. So if you just randomly pulled out like banger netherite items, it would probably draw
Oh
attention.
yeah, for sure. Just like one of the items for sale, a map. Don't know where it leads. You could have it though for like $1.
Question mark
Question mark
map.
map. You like
You could do that too. I could give people maps of where your
yeah,
dungeons
exactly.
are.
Like just have you be my like little man that goes around. You're connected to me,
I am just your secret servant.
except for you get paid handsomely and healthcare.
What are we
Well,
talking?
I mean,
Oh,
if I am to bribe you, obviously I would do diamonds and netherite. Easy bribes.
fair
But
enough.
I mean, also if I'm to like blackmail you, dude, destroying your food supply would be super easy.
Sure.
Like, I'm sorry to say, it's just the way you build your farms is really efficient. It's really
Mhm.
good. But if
Oh
I block up
no.
the water,
Oh
it's
no.
done.
Oh, absolutely no. Those farms that I have built are ruthlessly efficient to the point where they have zero safety. They can be destroyed with one block. I kid you not, one block. like like you could die from fall damage on those things. Like
Yeah, it's like
I'm pretty sure the height that it's at right now, you will die if you fall off of it without armor. Like, and I'm going to keep building it too, so it's going to get worse.
Lucas the businessman, part-time merchant, part-time farmer. He does not have OSHA.
I do the business. Don't tell OSHA about my farm.
Of course, I won't. I won't. I swear.
Of course, of
But like, yeah, we
course.
just got to get the others in on the idea. So I'm gonna just put a
Hmm.
message in the server chat eventually.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I was gonna say text the Minecraft channel. Just be like, "Hey yo,
Oh
lore."
yeah, sure. Okay, I'll hold up. Let's do this. Let's craft the message because this is honestly just our
literally,
thing right now.
literally, just be like, "Hey yo, lore."
It's just I'm gonna add everyone.
Just at everyone of like, how do y'all feel about Minecraft server lore, or just like adventures or something?
Hey,
I don't know.
hold on. We'll just say hey. See if they respond. But like, yeah,
Who's on
that's
right
my
now?
idea.
Got it. We've got a couple people on.
And
Oh,
I think
Lauren, it's
yeah,
fast.
it's just a good idea. I think we should explain it to them in person.
Have idea.
But
Okay, we
we
will
should do
see.
it after we end this because
H. Hmm.
it'd be funny.
It would be fun though. All right, we'll see how people respond
Yeah.
to it. Matt's immediate response, that scares me.
Yes, yes, I am scary, man.
I have an idea. I'm scared. Oh my god, beautiful.
And
I don't know. We'll get that going here in a little bit, but yeah, I would be down to do like adventure maps with people too outside of the server. That'd be funny. Hero Brian's Mansion is like a classic,
true.
man.
Also feel like this is a good moment to end it on a cliffhanger because that would be funny.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, today was kind of meant to be a little mini episode, but we talked for like 40 minutes anyways,
Which
so
isn't our mini
not much of a
episode.
mini episode. Not much of a mini, but a little bit shorter. All right. I guess we're gonna go off to build dungeons now. So Tony, thank you for the wonderful ideas. I feel like we have a better
I'm
idea
gonna have so
now
much fun.
of what we're
Yeah,
doing.
I'm gonna have so much fun.
Oh, of
Dude,
course. Now I want to play Minecraft. We're probably gonna play Minecraft after we're done with this.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure I don't have any homework, and then I'm gonna play Minecraft.
Lore. Fair enough. Yeah, I got to do my project tomorrow, man. Not looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, for those of you who have listened along, a little bit of a different episode today. Hope you enjoyed it. Regardless, we're literally just talking about Minecraft and freaking dungeon building. Uh, if you have never played Minecraft with a group of friends, holy hell, highly recommended. It is probably one of the best multiplayer games just to like chill and do whatever because of all the creative possibilities. But regardless, I think that is all for us. So the usual
Remember to
spiel.
check us out,
If you're
Spotify and
listening
YouTube.
to
I'm
us,
interrupting Lucas because it'd be funny if I did so.
there we go.
So
Let's go. Good job,
remember,
Tony.
YouTube
Go.
and
Okay.
Spotify, or vice versa, Spotify and YouTube. Late Night Lounge, if you don't already know the name, because you should be knowing the name by listening to us. Done.
God, I
Zip.
hope so. You clicked on it. Okay, but anyways, regardless, thank you guys for listening along or watching along now that we've actually got video. And we'll see y'all next time, hopefully for a proper episode.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Top it up.